Okay, so finish the body. Then next I'm going to make the sleeves and the arm. So for the sleeves, I'm going to use the white yarn and then start with the magic ring. Then into the magic ring, 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next row 2, I'm going to place my marker first. Row 2, 1 single crochet all the way around. So 6 single crochet at the end of row 2. Next row, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 3, I should have 9 stitches. Next row, row 4, next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 4, I should have 12 stitches. Next row, row 5, 1 single crochet in next 3 stitches, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 5, I should have 15 stitches. Next row, row 6 and 7, 2 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So 15 stitches each round. Okay, at the end of row 7, the last stitch, I'm going to finish this with blue yarn. So I'm going to change the yarn. And then I'm going to slip stitch. The next row, row 8, I'm going to make 1 single crochet all the way around with the blue yarn. So I still have 15 stitches at the end of row 8. Okay, so done with the sleeves. I'm going to cut the blue yarn, and then with this white yarn I'm going to leave a tail for sewing. Then for the arms, I'm going to use a skin color yarn, then start with the magic ring again. Into the magic ring, 6 single crochet. So I'm going to place my marker first, then next row, row 2 to 5, 1 single crochet all the way around, and after that pass the knot. Okay, so done with the arm. I already hide the end stitch. So I'm using this end tail, the white yarn, and then attach this arm inside the sleeves, like that. Yeah, but before that, I'm going to work in this front loop line. I'm going to use again the blue yarn and then start at the back and then make one single crochet all the way around.
And then finish the stitch.
So I'm going to hide the end tail first and then attach the arms on both sides. Wait, like this. So I'm going to the arms, I'm going to sew this under this blue yarn. So I'm going to sew this here under this blue yarn here. Okay, so I'm going to finish this first and then I'll be back. So now I'm going to make the hair. So for the hair, I'm using this light brown yarn and start with the magic ring. Into the magic ring, 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'm going to place my marker. Next row, I'm going to row 2, I'm going to increase the stitches all the way around. At the end of row 2, I should have 12 stitches. Next row 3, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 3, I should have 18 stitches. Next row, row 4, 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 4, I should have 24 stitches. Next row, row 5, next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 5, I should have 30 stitches. So now I have 30 stitches all the way around. Next row, I'm going to start the hair strand. So I'm going to insert my hook next stitch and then make 1 slip stitch. And then chain 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then now I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and then start my slip stitch next stitch. So I'm going to make slip stitch in each stitch all the way back to the first chain. So now I'm done with the stitches. Next is I'm going to make a slip stitch, same stitch. Then I'm going to slip stitch again next stitch and start my new hair strand. So I'm going to chain 26 again. So after chaining 26, skip the first chain from the hook, slip stitch next stitch, and then so after chaining 26, I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and start my slip stitch next stitch. Then I'm going to repeat that all the way back to the first chain. So I'm going to repeat the pattern all the way around, chain 26 and then slip stitch in each stitch back, then another slip stitch next stitch, and start a new hair strand. So I'm going to finish this first, then I'll be back once I'm done with the hair. Okay, so I'm now done with the hair. Next, these 4 hair strands at the front side, I'm going to place this or sew this like this, and then another 4 hair strands like this. So I'm going to attach this first, then I'll be back once I'm done attaching the hair.